Good day from Book of Engin. Hello everyone, my name is Engin Yeşilyemiş and this is going to be the first episode. As you know, we are going through these strange times and who knows when this is all going to end. Some people are donning their tinfoil hats. Sometimes I put mine on. And then some people completely act on fear. Some people believe in science. I have two takes on this. The math. The math needs to check out. The math needs to check out in a sense. So if we stay at home, evidently we can curb this. When is this going to end? What's the cure? And say there's no answers to those questions. When is this going to end or what is the cure? How are we going to detect that this thing is over? Do anyone remember the swine flu? That was interesting. And that was a worldwide thing too. And of course, unfortunately, the results have showed that this has affected the elderly. And having met my grandparents and have lived through their medical issues, one of them, died at the age of 103. That was great grandma. She lived long. She was a strong lady. But whatever took her out was something similar to a pneumonia or a flu. My grandma, my dad's mother, Babane, she passed away because of cancer, but what took her out was another flu-like symptom. So my grandmother, she was diabetic, but at the end pneumonia took her out. These things are inevitable, and unfortunately there's no science behind all this proving that this particular virus is what's taking us out. Here's another story. This is very close to my house. My sister, she had the coronavirus, and then her husband now has it, and they live with my 85-year-old mother. She's tough as nails. Nothing is going on with her, but they're getting on. So there are these calculations. I am from Turkey, and we make these two different calculations. One of them is how bad is it? How bad is it is a form of you taking inventory of what's going on. And currently, it's not that bad. Right now, as I speak, that I can record this, it's not that bad. But and then the other form of calculation is what is the worst case scenario. In this one, worst case scenario is we're all going to die. These viruses, these events are just excuses to bring that end. That end comes to all of us. No one has a leg up on no one has a leg up on death. No one has figured out how to completely stay alive and live till they're 1,000. And how hard would it be to live till you're 1,000? I came so far. I completed 45 years on Earth. I look forward to another 45. That's what I would hope to live, at least. So maybe I can recover from some of the mistakes I've made. But essentially, it's going to happen to all of us, one way or the other. If it's not coronavirus, it can be you going out to go to the supermarket and flipping your truck. Or lightning strikes you. What are the odds of that? But people die from that. A lot of people die from that, actually, being struck by lightning. So in these strange times, I take side on keeping things lighthearted, having a sense of humor. It's essential. It's essential to have a sense of humor. In my in my dad's deathbed, up until his last moments, till he lost his conscience and everything, we always joked around. We made one more memory. That was the effort. Trying to keep things lighthearted and trying to take one more picture together, having a toast with a couple of Pacificos and some fried shrimp that was bought around the corner from the hospital. See, I cherish those moments, and I'm glad it went that way rather than sitting by his bedside and beating my knees and crying. I prefer the earlier option, just making good memories. And on social media, people are just being very, like this, it's another subject where we can be polarized. Some people are with me, keeping things lighthearted. Some people are taking this very seriously, to a point they just cuss you out. They would never dream about talking to you like that if you were speaking to one another in the same room. But they use vulgar language. And vulgar language sets such tone where it opens other doors where you perhaps touch topics that you would normally not touch. So I prefer not to use foul language when I'm addressing people. And don't get me wrong, I can cuss like a sailor. I can cuss like a sailor, and I can cuss like a sailor in 3-4 different languages. No problem. But I prefer not to, because every time you curse, it creates that negative energy. It takes that moment away from everyone. So these are the thoughts for today, and I hope to prepare more and share more of these, because there are so many ways to skin a cat, they say in English. I don't know why you would want to skin a cat, why English has such a phrase where all these Westerners are going against the way China is, the Chinese culture perceives animals in their kitchen. So, but evidently, there are so many ways to skin a cat, million ways to die, choose one. I hope to die happy. I hope you die happy. Because eventually, that's the second calculation. It's going to happen to all of us. So the worst case scenario is inevitable. So focus on the how bad is it calculation. Currently it's not bad, and I hope all of you have a chance to create a wonderful memory today. Have a blessed day, and goodbye.